Good morning. It's me, Jaslyn, your morning toast. Your friend who's been very quiet lately, but still thinks about you a lot. I haven't posted a new episode since November 2018, which is a lot longer than I thought. And I wasn't really intending to be away for quite so long, and maybe I still will be. But I had some things I wanted to talk about, so here I am back. So I wanted to talk about big changes in lives and how to cope with that. One big change in my life at the moment is that my best friend is moving overseas for a year, which I admit I was very sad about when I first heard, because obviously I'll miss her a lot, and we talk all the time and we hang out and we do podcasts together and other activities. And there's been a bit of a spate in the last couple of years of friends moving overseas. And so he thinks, oh no, they're going away for longer, and how do I deal with this? And I think a good way to deal with it is to put yourself in their shoes. There's probably a time in your life when you've thought, I have to do this certain thing for me so I can move forward with my own life. And other people might have thought, why are you doing that? Like, why are you studying that thing at school? Why did you take that job? Why did you move to this town? Why did you dye your hair that color? Why did you cut all your hair off? Things like that. And you know that you need to do it for yourself. And you think, stuff what anybody else thinks. I'm me. I need this. And that's really what got me on board with it. When she's telling me, look, I could not go, but it would be worse if I didn't. I need to do this. And I got that because I felt that before in my life. And so then I was like, okay, I'm not going to be a sad sack. I'm going to be on board with this and give her the support that she really needs, because it's a big change. You know, she's leaving behind her pet, her boyfriend, her family, friends, and just life in general, for a relative unknown, but an exciting adventure. So you need that support when you're making those big changes. And you know, some people, when they hear that news, they react with like a guilt trip, where they might say, but how can you leave your partner behind? How can you leave this behind? As if that guilt is going to make them stay. And it's a natural reaction. I get it. You know, these thoughts cross everyone's mind. But they're not that helpful. And I think it's okay to have that sadness. Like, you can say, I'll miss you. I'm going to be sad without you. But I support you going, and I'm happy for you in that adventure. And it's nice to be missed, right? It's like that phrase, how lucky I am to have someone to miss. And how lucky I am to be missed. Because sometimes you think, what if no one cares that I leave? What if no one cares that I don't go to that party? It's nice to be wanted. And that you matter to people enough that they will feel sad that you've gone. So, if you are putting off those changes in your own life and you think, I don't want to do this for me because it'll make other people sad, I'd say do it. Like, they'll cope. The human body is very good at adjusting to new situations. You just gotta get on with life and accept that your feelings of sadness and happiness are all valid. Which leads me to my next point. Because she's leaving, it was going to be easier, along with some other reasons, to stop my other podcast, High Expectations, which is another change because we've been doing it for 4 years. Every 2 weeks, off and on, depending on hiatuses for the seasons. But it was always like a good thing bonding us, because we have other projects that we do individually, sometimes together. This was a long-running one where it's like a real record of our friendship. And I thought, when we announce this is ending, will it be a big deal to people? Because it's a big deal to us. Like, it was hard to make that decision that, yeah, we've told our stories. This is not going to be worth fighting for at the moment. So let's put it to bed in our own terms and move on with things. But people did be upset. They are missing us. They have reached out to us with their feelings. And it's touching. And it's really nice to have. Because you want to be wanted. It all loops back. And it does motivate me that if I am wanted, how can I stay in the podcasting scene? And we've got to have a bit of a break, but I start looking around. What's my options? Could I do a brand new show with someone else? Would that be weird? A solo show? And then I look around at Up in 10 Club and I think, well, that was my solo show. And I couldn't keep up with it. And it was making me struggle and I had to stop. But, it's a brand, it's there. Could I reuse it? Could I relaunch it in a totally different way? Maybe I can. I'm thinking about it. Like, how could I make Up in 10 Club more sustainable for me and more interesting for the listener so that it's not repeating myself over and over again with go get your water, go brush your teeth, go make some breakfast. And I hope that you are doing all those things. But maybe my listeners don't need to hear it constantly. And there's other things that I could talk to you about in the morning, like other feelings, thoughts, recommendations maybe. Just what I'm up to in my life. So if you have those kind of ideas, let me know. What would you want in Up in 10 Club? But maybe I'll do something completely different. A longer show maybe. Or really find that niche. But I think with that niche, I hope to do that with Ellen in the future. When she's back in a year. And we're more refreshed and ready to relaunch our podcasting lives. Or maybe we'll focus elsewhere. Like, I've been thinking a lot about doing music. And I've worked really hard on songs in the past year. And I've made some great progress. And some of them are finished. Some of them are unfortunately still waiting to be finished because logistics and time just ran out to do them. But I'd like to finish those and get them in the world somehow. So there's more to think about. I have so many options and it's exciting. Just like Ellen is going to Japan and doesn't know what exactly is going to happen there. I don't know what's going to happen with my year either. What I do know is that I'm going to go on a holiday, spend some time with my girlfriend in a country I've never been to before, meet people I've never been to before. Meet people I've never been introduced to before. Or met, and that's exciting. Slightly anxiety-inducing, but exciting all the same. So we both got adventures to report back to each other about. Because we do that all the time. We tell each other about our days, and that won't change. Whether she's in Japan, or I'm in England, or anywhere in the world. Just like with my other internet friends. We talk to each other, and we update each other on our lives. These people I know in other parts of the world, that I know their daily minutiae better than my own local friends. And that's really special. So I'll leave it at that. Think about what you might want with Up in 10 Club. It's heartwarming that it's still being downloaded. I can see that. It's really special. Thank you. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you get out of bed very soon or continue doing whatever you're doing now. It's nice to have that closeness with you. And thanks for having me back in your ears. I'm sorry it's been so long. But let's get ready to get up now and put those feet on the floor. Pull that blanket back. Just like old times. So, in 3, 2, 1. Get up now, please.